Welcome back for the unit water supply management and building. So in this video we are going to discuss the contents of modern system of potable water purification. There are three types: RO purification, UV purification and activated carbon purification. And next we will be studying the hot water supply. There are two types: electric water heaters and the solar water heaters. So we will discuss one by one now. First, the modern system of potable water purification. In this, the water, whatever we are going to get it from the treatment plant, it is being treated by some methods like aeration, filtration. Even they are going to do the disinfection. They are being used the disinfectant as chlorine. Some of the forms they are being used for disinfecting the water. Even after that, when it comes from the water mains, in the sense when it leaves the treatment plant, the distribution systems, just like the water mains, throughout the line, it might come in contact with the other impurities which leads to the impurities being added to the water. When it reaches the house, we don't know what will be the impurities being entered the water. So we are going to do the purification in such a way that we are going to remove the impurities from the water. Such purification methods are the RO, UV and activated carbon purification. So now we'll start with the RO purification. RO, it been abbreviated as the reverse osmosis. This is the method we usually followed from the ancestors, where they used to have the pots for storing the water. During storing the water, they used to, in the sense, the pot used to do the purification system. Here, the reverse osmosis is one of the most common and effective water treatment system. This pore arrest or catch organic compounds, minerals and ionized salts and allows water to pass through. In the sense, whatever the pots we used to use in the earlier era, there the pores, the pot, whatever it had some pores. Those pores used to catch the organic compounds, even some minerals and some iodized salts. It's been added from the atmosphere to the water, which helps in gaining the minerals and which allows water to pass through it. The RO membrane is made up of thick polyamide film that contains tiny pores. So now nowadays they have been prepared a new type of RO, that is RO membrane, and it is a thick polyamide film that contains tiny pores just like the pot it has. The pore size ranging from 0.1 to 5000 nanometers. So the size, it varies. This is the membrane, it is the artificial one, and if it is the pot one, it is less than that 5000 nanometers. So whatever the nanometers, it's been given some value. 1 meter is equals to some nanometers depending on application, and it also removes disease causing agents like pathogens, bacteria, so on. So this is one type of RO purification system, where we will be having one type of connection from water outlet, or it might be from we will be having a storage tank. It will be sending the water to the post filter first, later it will be sending to the water outlet. Next, after post filter the water, it will be sending to the RO membrane. Next, it will be sending after RO membrane, it will check the water to the drain. Whatever the waste water it will be collected, it will be sent to the drain. Next, the RO membrane water, it will be sending it to shut off valve, and okay, it has been I need to recorrect it. First, the water, it's been collected in the pre-filters, and next it will be sending it to shut off valve. In shut off valve, it will check the water level. If the water is turbid or it might be contaminated, then it will send the water to RO membrane. Then RO membrane will start making the water purifying. Then some water it will be sent to the drain. Those water, it is a filtered water. The rest water, it will be sent to the shut off valve. Then again it will check the water and it will send to the post filter. Next, post filter, after that it will be sending to water outlet using the taps, or else it will send to the storage tank. Next, it will again, if you want the water, it will come from the storage tank and it will come to the post filter. It will next enter the water outlet, the taps. So this is the way how this RO purification do. Next, we'll understand the UV purification. UV in the sense, it is the ultraviolet purification. So in the modern earlier days, we used to have the water from the pond, or it might be the dug well. As the ancestors, in the sense my grandfathers and the fathers, they used to say that those waters were the purified waters, which helps in gaining different minerals, and the ponds itself makes self-cleansing or the self-purification processes, because it has been faced different types of the climates, just like the sunlight or the different types of winds, even in the rainy seasons. It helps in aeration of the ponds. So those era, nowadays it's been changed because of the global warming and the greenhouse effects. So it's nowadays we are preparing a new technologies to have this modern system to be allotted in every houses. So one is the UV purification. UV radiation kills or deactivate microorganisms like bacteria and viruses. Use short wavelength UV radiation to destroy nucleic acid in microorganisms, disrupting the DNA, which destroy their reproductive capacity. So some of these words are from biology. Little bit you will be understanding because you have been studied the science from 10th. Next, before or after suspended solids are removed, in the sense whatever the UV radiations, the process it is there, before that or after that process, these suspended solids are being removed. And low pressure mercury vapor lamp with high energy or medium pressure UV lamp to produce polychromatic output. Again, this is a electrical engineering words. So whatever the lamp or the energy or the lamp, it is been producing some of the output as a polychromatic. This will help in producing some low pressure intensity or high energy intensity, which helps to remove these bacteria or some organic matters from water. So this is the one type of the UV chamber where you have the mercury lamp here. We have a mercury lamp, not the UV lamp. And from mercury lamp you will be releasing some type of the UV rays, and it will purify the water and it disinfect the water. Then we can have the water. Next we have the third one is activated carbon purification. So in this, commonly used to absorb normal natural organic compounds, taste and odor compounds, and synthetic organic chemicals. Whatever the activated carbon, in the sense whatever the carbon dioxide we will be having, or if an example if I want to give you is some type of carbon which is being produced by the vehicle or from the industries. If you are going to condense it, you will be finding some type of the powder. That powder we are going to take it and we give that powder some type of electric shocks. Because of that shocks, that whatever the powder it is been we had, it starts generating some type of energy or some type of source which helps in reduction of these organic matters from the water. Even some type of taste and the odor, it can be taken out from this activated carbon. Adsorption is both the physical and chemical process of accumulating a substance at the interface between liquids and solid phases. Adsorption in the sense whatever the material it is going to be settling on the surface of the material. Whatever the inorganic or the organic compounds are there, those will be settling on the surface of the activated carbon particles. Next, an effective adsorbent, because it is a highly porous material and provides a large surface area to which contaminants may absorb. Two main types of activated carbon used in water treatment applications are granulated activated carbon. If you would have seen a purite purification, there at the above we have a carbon bowl where it is just like the granular activated carbon. Similar way we have powdered activated carbon, as earlier I have said. Similar way we will be putting that powder into the water and it starts collecting all the dirt from the water and it adsorbs it. In the sense whatever the impurity it is been, it will be settling on the surface of the carbon. So next we will be discussing the hot water supply, how we get the hot water. So there are two types. One is electric water heater. In this water enters the geyser from inlet pipe. Water passes through the electric heater element. The water gets heated. Then heated water is taken out from the outlet. This is the circuit, how the water it's been you get it heated. From this overhead tank we have a stopcock, and if you open this, the water starts flowing and it enters the inlet of this geyser. Again we have a cock for getting in the water, and we have an electric connection for a rod where it's been connected, and it enters the water chamber geyser, and it has some of the coils in it, and it is of copper coils. When the water it's been entered in this, if we switch on the electricity, it starts heating up the surrounding waters. About 20 to 30 minutes it takes for heating the water, and we are going to set temperature around 50 to 60 degrees Celsius. Above this, the heated water will burn your skin, and below this, whatever the temperature is of water it's been, you will be having for bathing, or if you want for any type of drinking, you can have this water. And there is a outlet pipe, and through this the water gets come out. Next, you have one more type of hot water supply, that is solar water heater. So the copper pipes are fitted in insulated box. We say it as the collectors. The collectors are provided with glass lid to prevent heat from escaping out. The copper pipes get heated due to heat from sunlight. The water enters these tubes from storage tank and get heated. The heated water is taken out from the outlet, and this is the typical layout of the solar water heater. From this vent in the sense we have a storage tank, and from that we have been connected to a vent. Through this the water gets inside this, and it starts flowing through this pipe, and we have panels where we have copper tubes which is been painted with black, and however the water moves from this, the sunlight it is being grasped by these copper pipes, and it starts heating the water, and it's however it moves the similar way the water gets heated, and lastly it starts moving out of this pipe, and again this pipe is continuous one, and it comes out of this pipe, and again this is another one pipe where if you want cold water, from this pipe it will be coming out of this way. And we have two valves here, gate valve and pressure reducing valve. So this is how the hot water supply has been done. So this ends the video. Thank you.